how the creation of this world came to be. Science suggests the Big Bang Theory, explaining the creation of the universe. However, Muslims believe that this universe is the creation of Allah Almighty. This earth, this humanity, these mountains, these oceans all belong to Allah's creation. However, in Saudi Arabia, in the Masjid al-Haram, there is a mountain where the creation of this earth began. It is said that it was at the very spot where our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, divided the moon into two halves, and many other significant events in Islamic history are associated with this mountain. In today's video, we will explore each of these events one by one. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, declared his prophethood, what did the disbeliever of Makkah say? I am Shan Haider. In the eastern part of Masjid al-Haram, there is a mountain known as Jabal Abu Qubais. However, in the age of ignorance, this mountain was not known as Jabal Abu Qubais, but as Al-Amin. The complete history of how its name changed from Al-Amin to Abu Qubais remains unknown. As we have reiterated before, this is the mountain that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created first on this earth. It is also said that Prophet Adam, peace be upon him, took his last breath on this mountain and was buried here. Another significant event associated with this mountain is when Allah chose the Prophet, peace be upon him, as his messenger. It was this very mountain where the Prophet stood and declared his prophethood. This incident is truly remarkable. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, was bestowed with the prophethood, he gathered the disbelievers of Makkah on this mountain and said, if I told you that there is an army behind this mountain coming to attack you, then would you believe me? The disbelievers of Makkah replied, yes, we would believe you because you have never ever lied and you are truthful and trustworthy. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then said, I am the last prophet sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to convey his religion. However, the disbeliever of Makkah rejected this claim. They harassed the Prophet, peace be upon him, and asked him to perform miracles. Among these miracles, there was one that would astonish them. Once a disbeliever challenged the Prophet, peace be upon him, saying, if you are a true prophet, then split this moon into two pieces. At that time, the disbelievers believed that the Prophet was a magician, and they thought that a magic could only affect the earth, not the sky. However, our Prophet, peace be upon him, was not a magician. He was the last prophet, peace be upon him, sent by Allah Almighty. The Prophet, peace be upon him, split the moon into two halves with the touch of his finger. Despite this, disbeliever refused to believe in the Prophet and remained abstained in their disbelief. Once Allah flooded the entire earth, Tufane Nu, with water, and only a few people survived. You may have heard that story before, but did you know that when the flood came, it was this very mountain that protected the black stone in the Kaaba? These were some of the events associated with this mountain. If you ever come to Makkah for Umrah or Hajj, be sure to visit this mountain. That's all for today's video from my side. Jazakallah.